Okay guys, you can see that this miner is mining now. We are hashing at 15.6 terahash. That's a crazy performance now. Hey guys, it's good to see us back on this YouTube channel. My name is Guntis, and in today's video we will be checking out this bad boy in this box. Another KASPA coin mining. KASPA coin has been the most efficient, most profitable ASIC mining for the last, for the last year or so, since the ASIC miners on KASPA has been released. This is the latest model Ibelink KSmax, which supposed to be the most efficient miner when it was announced, but when it's delivered, it's not anymore the most efficient KASPA coin ASIC miner, because there is another newer version, Bitmain Antminer KS5, which has double the efficiency than this miner. This miner is supposed to do 11.5 terahash at 3,300 watts, but we will test this out and we will see what's the performance, how to set up, how to, what's the profitability, and is it really the same efficiency as it's advertised. So this is the box of the Ibelink KS3 Max. Let's see what's inside. The box looks a little bit smaller than the Bitmain boxes for the ASIC miners, so the miner might be, less packaging, or the miner size is a little bit smaller. Let's open up and see what's inside. Okay, and the good news, there is a power cable inside. You can see the Ibelink KSmax on the side. Then you have your power supply with C90 port. I would suggest you to use a PDU cable for this, C19 to C20, but we will test how much power to use. If it uses more than 3,500 watts, I would suggest you to use PDU cable. And always PDU cables are much more safer than plug it in your wall. There's a button on the power supply, which is for turning on and off. This seems like micro SD card slot. Then there is a IP set button, and then there is internet port, then there's reset button, and your normal and fault lights, which seems to be standard. Otherwise the same things, control board on top, 2 fans in the front, 2 fans in the back, the body where the hash boards, and the power supply on the side. Standard look for the ASIC miner. Okay, let's try to set it up, boot this miner up and see the performance, what we can get. Okay guys, you can see that this miner is mining now. We are hashing at 15.6 terahash. That's a crazy performance now. Average, the miner was shut off there for maintenance last night, so the average will increase. After update, the performance for the mining speed KASPA coin has increased significantly. So come guys, I'm gonna show you the miner on the shelf. Come on, let's follow me. Miner is sitting here on the shelf. You can see it's quite, very quiet. It's because they have this auto fan tuning setting, which, if the miner is not too hot, the fan speed reduces. And also you can see that the power usage is quite efficient on this model. It's 3.37 kilowatts for the miner for the 15 terahash. Okay guys, the Ibelink KSmax. So yeah, in the web GUI you can log in. On the default, the username is Ibelink and the password is admin. So you can see in the panel average hash rate, you can see the fan speeds, you can see the temperatures, 66, which is great temperature. But also we have a little bit cold, in the warehouse, about 10 Celsius. So this helps with the cooling. I have connected this miner to Humpool and it's been mining stable, and I have no complaints about this miner. Ibelink is, quite old brand already. They had issue with the first batch of this delivering this miner. They were under delivered, couldn't reach the manufacturing capacity. So yeah, otherwise I have no complaints about this miner. Easy to manage. I have also updated the firmware to 0.6.027. Latest firmware, what you can find on their website. I'll have the links down in the description. You can check them out. Then you can set your pool. You can set your network. You know, it shows the, what is this? Hardware info record. Oh, I believe you can. Yeah, here's a couple more mining modes. Other settings, I think it's only because I updated the firmware yesterday. I think these settings came out yesterday maybe because I didn't see them before. What else is here? Power consumption is 3.4 kilowatts. Voltages, temperature limit. Yeah, there's a lot more, you know, on a stock firmware, there's a lot more configuration you can do than usually on stock firmware for Bitmain. But yeah, you can upgrade the firmware. You can see your logs. You know, a lot of stats, what you can follow. I have absolutely no complaints on this miner. You know, it's working perfect. We have sold these good few as well, and no complaints from the customers as well. So the profitability, you can see I showed on the pool, it's mining. The profitability, Ibelink KSmax is in quite good place. All of the KASPA miners has been on the top spot, you know, for profitability. Every, you know, new model miner released every few months. And this miner still generates $52 a day, which is quite good, I believe. And well, depends, you know, what kind of price you can get for the miner. You know, this miner is not very cheap, but profitability 50 a day. After KASPA coin has dropped about 50%, you know, it's still good. The difficulty slightly is raising. Let's see, what's the difficulty? Yeah, but the difficulty has been increasing steadily for, you know, last year. New miner models, more efficient, more powerful. It has, you know, stuck a little bit since last week, but overall it has been increasing steadily, you know. Look, now we are at 220 petahash network difficulty, and about December. So in 4 months, the network difficulty has doubled. Almost 5 months, 4.5 months, difficulty has doubled. So that means, you know, you mine less coins plus the halvings in between. The Ibelink KSmax was the most efficient miner, most profitable miner which there ever was at that time when it was released back in February. But of course, as Bitmain likes to take the spotlight, they announced and released straight after Antminer KS5, which also mines KASPA coin up to 21 terahash, and the power consumption is about the same as the Ibelink KSmax. Even a little bit less, 3,150 watts as advertised. But that's of course cheap quality. You know, we have received information from customers that, you know, some of the devices run at 3.5 kilowatts as well. Actually, currently now the Ibelink KSmax is direct competitor to the Ice KS5L, which is supposed to be released end of April. It's still not released. We have pre-ordered these. Probably will do a review also on the YouTube channel. So subscribe to the channel, and to not miss this video, we will do a review. But what actually they did is that, you know, they announced that at 12 terahash, and just before the shipping, you know, there's some issues to reach on all devices 12 terahash. So they are releasing 12 terahash, 11 terahash, and 10 terahash batches. We have ordered only 12 terahash. Crypto is a little bit crazy. I think this correction is still very healthy. You know, I would probably get worried if it goes somewhere here in this area below 5 cents, then I might get worried. So when the prices are going down, that's probably the best time to buy. The same as, you know, buying cryptocurrency. You know, it has still risk, but it's best price because you get the miners at discounted rates, because the distributors will sell the miners at loss, even at loss, yes, of course, to not lose much more money. So this miner, Ibelink KSmax, is quite risky and expensive purchase for mining, but you know, some of the people do love their special market for them. They do love risk and they do love such a high profitability. I know that many of you guys will tell that, you know, you better should buy KASPA coins and wait for the price for it to go up. You know, I'll give you an example now. You would bought KASPA coin at 10 cents 6 months ago, and the KASPA coin price is still 10 cents if you haven't sold when it was 20 cents. But if you would buy a miner 6 months ago for 10,000, you would already paid it back, and from now on will be only pure profit. So how about that? So the KASPA coin does have a great community. There's a lot of people following. There's a lot of Asic manufacturers competing for the market share of the selling of these miners. I do believe that KASPA coin will do good on this coming future, you know, and in this bull market, you know, the price should probably, because I know we got some response from a few of the customers who have purchased, you know, a few months ago the miners. So they're really happy. They almost paid back their equipment. Comment down below if you mine KASPA coin yourself. I know there's a lot of also versions for home miner, which is also interesting, like if you cannot afford such a high device. So otherwise, guys, thanks for tuning in for this video. Mine hardcore or don't mine at all.